This is KUGAN CASSIUS for IFL TV in association with MTK Global. We're in Belfast ahead of this Saturday night's fights, live in Sky Sports. I'm joined by Mr. Perez. How are you?
Good, good. How are you?
Very good. The last time I interviewed you was back in 2011.
Yeah.
For prize fighter, where you fought, I think, Ty Fields.
In the final, yeah.
Yeah, in the final.
Yeah.
Did you fight Kirsten Manswell?
In the fourth fight, yeah.
Yeah. 6 years have gone past. A lot has happened.
Yeah, a lot, man.
In your life. So what has been happening in your life? We know about last time out against Perez, and it wasn't to be your night. But I mean, what's been happening in that time period in your life?
Oh man, it's been happening like everything, you know. Everything and anything, you know, like crazy stuff, you know. I don't wish nobody to be where I was, you know. Crazy stuff, like really crazy stuff.
It seems to be, aside from boxing, that you had a lot of stuff going on in your personal life, which I don't expect you to talk about, but that's, you have had a lot going on in your personal life, Mike.
Yeah, I have a lot. Like, I mean, I don't know where to start. Like, it's been crazy stuff, you know.
Okay, let's talk boxing for the moment then, Mike. I mean, we've known you as a heavyweight, and you're having your first fight at cruiserweight. The fight was meant to be with Tommy McCarthy. You're disappointed that that fight is not happening this week?
Look, yeah, of course, you know, like I was getting ready to fight him, and then, you know, like my money come to my house one night saying like, you know, the guy pull out and say like, oh, come on, man, you know. No, I said it, he pulled out and I said, okay, look, it is what it is, but then he said, no, but you're still in the car. I said like, oh, cool, you know. So, you know, like it is what it is. This is boxing, you know.
We heard from Eddie Hearn some of the reasons why his team felt that you weren't.
Oh no, I heard all that bullshit, dude. Like yeah. I tweeted that, and I never go into social media and put nothing, you know. And I go into Twitter and put that. I say like, look, I send a picture and say like, I overweight, like I don't look overweight, you know, or something like that. But look, I just come here yesterday. I just weigh myself today. So any other bullshit that they said that I can, I have it. So they should go and look for a different excuse, you know. If they don't want to fight, that's okay too, you know. Like they have better opportunities with the other road, that's okay too. But like, don't make bullshit that you don't know that is, you know, it isn't true. Like, you know what I mean?
But you are still fighting on the bill, and that wasn't the fight that you were meant to have, but you are still fighting on the bill. So, like I said, your first fight at cruiserweight, you looked in very good shape on the scales yesterday. So this is a new chapter in your career now at cruiserweight.
You know, like I really exciting. I have like, between my, you know, personal problems and everything, I have like 2 years. You know, I put a lot into, you know, like a lot of discipline that it's not that I never have it before, it's that I didn't know how to do it before, you know. So I just, you know, like I put a lot of discipline into like, in like food ways and, you know, like all that kind of stuff. And such, you know, like I choose like the healthy way of, I mean, like before I wasn't a bad eater or like, you know, like pizza and stuff. I don't really into that kind of stuff, but like I eat a lot, like 1 time a day. But when I eat a lot, so I might not eat all day. But just when I go to my house in the night, I eat a lot, you know, like Cuban stuff like rice and beans and pork and all. I eat a lot and then go to bed, you know. But you know, I change that way. You know, I eat a little bit, like a couple of times a day. You know, some salad, a little bit rice and stuff like that. Training hard, you know. I training hard. And that's what came me here. Like that, you know, like it get me mad because I just see like all these people that they think they know everything, that they don't know how like I've been going through, and they're accusing people of using drugs because you're in good shape. But if you fat, or this motherfucker is been eating like pizza and kebab and all this shit, right? But now you're looking good, now you're using drugs. So, like, what is it like? I don't get it, like. But it's good, it is what it is. I feel good, they can text me anytime they want, and we see what happens.
Obviously, the steroid and the PED use is becoming more frequent now. We're getting cases almost, I don't know, every month rather, that somebody has been found guilty of this. But you're right, have you had this, people suggest to you that you have taken illegal drugs to enhance your body? Have people said that to you?
No, I just see that in the social media. This is the thing, that nobody have the balls to come and tell me like what that stuff, like. I just see that in social media, so I don't. But that annoys me because like I be walking like a dog, for someone to come and make a comment like that's.
You shouldn't take notice of what people.
I know,
write on social media.
Yeah, that's what my money and my wife said. Yeah.
That's pick this back up.
Yeah.
Social media shouldn't take any notice, basically.
I know, that's what my money and my wife say. But like, but it's something that like I open it and I just read down, and I say like, yo, like why do you say that? You don't know me. You don't know what I've been going through all these 2 years. You don't know how hard I've been working my ass. So why you think that I'm using drugs, like, I personally don't believe that I need to use anything to beat nobody. Like, my skill just talk for themselves, So if you are better than me, you're gonna beat me anyway, with drug or no drug. So what's the point in use drugs,
Absolutely.
That's what I think. And if you beat me today, it's because you're better than me, so I'm gonna work more hard to be better than you. That's the way it is,
Obviously, tomorrow is only your first fight at cruiserweight. How long before you think, realistically, you're challenging for world title at cruiserweight?
Listen, everything I've been doing, with the help of my manager, my wife, of course, my manager's son that he helped me. But I'm ready, It's not that you have to bring me up there like a baby, I am already there. I am even better now than I was 6 years ago in the pre-fight, I feel like I am a new man, I really excited. I want to see, like,
Do you see the rest of your career now definitely at cruiserweight? Or if opportunity came at heavyweight, what do you think about that?
Yeah, of course, But I gonna focusing. Well, of course, we sit down with my money and see what is best, But I gonna focus in cruiserweight now, yeah.
Cruiserweight division now has got a lot of dangerous fighters in it.
I am one of them.
Yeah, absolutely.
I am one of them, So, hey, we have to see who is dangerous or So, I am there, ready to go.
Well, obviously, our own Tony Bellew won the world title last year. He's now a heavyweight.
I heard that. I see that. It's a good fight by David Hay.
Beat David Hay, and now he's looking to possibly either rematch David Hay or fight for a world title. But what do you think about Tony Bellew, Mike?
He's a good fighter. He's a good fighter, and he have a big heart. That's probably what have bring him where he is now. I have respect for any fighter, and he's a good fighter. So he's good.
Would you like to fight more fights?
I like to fight anybody, anytime.
In the UK, would you?
Doesn't matter what it is. I can fight in the top of your roof of the house if you want. I just like to fight anybody. That's not bad to me. You give me the time that is right, I get ready for the fight, and we fight. Like I said, before I was fighting with a different mind, with a different stage of my life. Now I'm fighting. I don't know how to put it. Like now I'm fighting for. I don't know how can I put this?
So it's clearer for you now.
Everything is being clear. You know, it always being clear. But before, don't know. You know, like before, it was something that was in between that I couldn't, especially after the Mago fight. It was something that could let me actually reproduce myself. You know.
Do you feel a better place in your head mentally now?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Which is obviously going to make you a better fighter. If you're happy outside of boxing, you're going to be happy inside boxing.
Yeah.
So, like I said, we're looking forward to seeing Mike Perez at cruiserweight, and like I said, we see the shape of you yesterday. Despite people wondering, you tweeted a picture of yourself. You were on the weight yesterday, so it starts again for you tomorrow.
Yeah, you know, like I looking forward for tomorrow. I looking forward for tomorrow just to see like what can I do. Like I said in the press conference the other day, you know, like before, like I have a belly, and I do a lot of things in the ring, you know. Now I don't have a belly, so what can I do now? I just looking exciting, you know, very exciting to see what can I do.
That belly you say you have, many people will kill for that size belly.
Oh,
so
well,
don't
you
worry
know,
about that.
It's good. It's good. You know, man, it's been 2 years, you know, and I was, you know, like patient, and I trained hard, and I put a lot of effort and dedication, you know, and I made it. You know, and like I said, anybody that want to come and test me anytime they want, they can knock my house and they can test me for anything they want. Yeah. Any day they want, anytime they can come and test me. You know, no, I mean I do my business in the ring. That's the only business that I do. Then I do that in the room with my wife. That's the other kind of business that I do. Other than that, I'm clean, I'm good.
But yeah, listen, the little advice I could give someone like you is to start, just ignore social media.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. They only said the simple.
Because it can drive you mad for no reason.
Yeah, I know.
With people behind computer in their house, in their room, sending you messages. So that's what it is.
Yeah.
Just go and get the job done tomorrow, and then.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, I am already excited. You know, so like that's done. And from tomorrow on, I'm gonna be looking forward for the next one, and you know, like all good.
Are you still based in Ireland, Mike?
This is my home. Like they don't let me come back to my own home, so this is my home. You know, so yeah, my kids are there. Yeah, you're not gonna go nowhere.
How many years have you been in Ireland for?
9.
9 years.
Yeah.
You're practically Irish then?
Yeah, practically Irish. Yeah, I am.
You gotta work on the accent though.
Oh no, it's gonna be hard to change the accent. You know that Cuban stuff is just there. So.
That's good. All right, listen. I just want to point out there are other stuff that we can talk about after you've had your fight, which I appreciate you saying to me. So, like I said, get the job done tomorrow, and we can talk after that. But
definitely,
I appreciate you giving us your time. When I interviewed you at Prize Fighter, we had to do it with translator. Translator. Yeah. So, in that 6 years.
Hey, you know, it's still not good, but it's better than before. You know.
It's very good. It's very good. So. Listen, we'll like I said, we'll catch up after your fight tomorrow, live on Sky Sports, and
yeah, definitely, yeah.
All good, all good.
Cool.
All right, thank you very much, Mike Perez. Thank you.